What's up guys, Snowbee here, back again with another guide. Today we'll be going over Crimson Reef's character, build, and weapon type that you should use, and team rotations. So Crimson Reef has two swords, the longer version and then the short version. Now the short version is what you always start with when you enter the battle, and the meter down there displays the amount of power you need to enter the second form of the sword, which is the longer version. To do that, you can either do basic attacks, which is this, yeah, or you can do dodge and tap normal attacks to do sword waves, and that's one way you can build up the meter. Or you can just hold dodge, which will just charge up the meter. Now there's two versions to the meter. There's the shorter version, which is just this. It has a different animation, and then the longer version gives you iframes, but the short one doesn't. So keep that in mind when you're fighting against bosses. Short one doesn't give you iframes. Long version gives you iframes and charges up your meter quickly. Now moving on to the longsword. So after you've built up your meter with the charge and hold, or whichever variation you use to charge the meter, this then takes you to the longer version of the sword. So this is where you actually start to do damage with Crimson Reef. So obviously the orbs then translate to different orbs, which is red and yellow. So what you can do is, this is a basic attack when she enters the longer sword version, and this is the red orb. That's just only one orb for the red orb, and this is 3 ping for the red orb, which is pretty much the same. And this is the yellow orb, 3 ping. Yeah. And now as you see, bottom left, I do have the sword meter built up, and it's different this time, which indicating that it's the longer sword version. So what you want to do with that is just, you can either spam dodge and hold attack, or you can do this and then hold attack to continue the combo. Now once you've depleted everything from the meter, you can just go ahead and do the ultimate to do the damage. That's pretty much all you need to know about Crimson Reef. There's really not a lot to learn about her, because with the events that you're going to be playing, you're mostly just going to be doing this. Let's say if you're doing Pain Cage and then activate alt, do this, yeah, 3 ping if you want, 3 ping if you want. Or you can just do this to build out the meter, or you can just hold. So once your meter is on 600 and it's full, you can then go ahead and then do that, deplete, and then ultimate. That's all there is to a kit. That's for now. So moving on to the weapon types and team build. For the weapon, you can use the 6-star weapon, but I would say the 5-star weapon is still enough for free-to-play players. It's more than enough as long as you just upgrade it, because at the end of the day, she's just good in general, so you don't really need anything crazy. For the 5-star weapon, it's enough, so you don't really need anything like that. And I would recommend getting her to at least SS5, because then you get more damage and stuff. So I would really recommend that. Getting her to S5 is important, or S3, or more than S3, so that's good. Moving on to memory, or her build, I should say. You need 4 set piece diesel That's a bit funny. And 2 set piece Tifa or 2 set piece Corti. The thing with Corti gives you damage, if I'm not wrong. Gives you ultimate damage. But I went with Tifa because I just wanted the attack increase in lightning. So you can do that, or you can just follow this. But it really depends on how you want to do that. For the Hyper Tune or the Resonance, you want to go basic attack and ultimate signature move if you have triple S, because that would just do more damage. But if you don't have triple S's on the character, or you have like, you know, SS or S below, you can do basic attack and you can do HP and an attack 5 to, you know, boost your attack damage. But if you have triple S, you need to make sure you go for ultimate. So that's that for build. But the cub as well, which kind of just gives more damage, you know, increases carrier's attack by 100, is the Mortal Bolt. You can get it if you want. It's not really necessary, but it's cool to have, you know, because as you saw me earlier, I was sitting on the bike, so you can equip it to sit on the motorbike, which you don't really need again, because I think you do get less damage, but it doesn't really matter. The damage, you know, difference is not really that much. The gap is very small, so you don't really need it. Moving on to the team build, you would want a tank and an amplifier. So number 21 is really good because she heals the team and gives some extra buffs, but she is the main person you want to focus on from getting. And obviously the main attacker is Crimson Weave. And then for the third slot, for a budget team, you want to use Noctis, because Noctis kind of does a lot of damage, so you can utilize him. And Crow is very good as well. Old Crow, this Crow, if you're free to play, Chrome is good for, you know, to fill up that third slot, you know, that's just helping the team out. And obviously if you're a spender, you can, or you should have Vera Garnet. If you don't, then don't worry, because Crimson Weave and 21 Feral are going to be free in the upcoming patches. So like, I think we're like 6 patches away, which is gonna come very quick because of the integration thing that's happening. So around after, let's say February, they should be around there, around April, May, give or take. So expect that. So you can save, you can spend your black cards on someone else instead of building her, because she's going to be free alongside her. So you're going to get everything for free, including the cab, the weapon, the 6-star weapon, if I'm not wrong. But you're going to get these yourself because this is not free. So yeah, you can do that. But the go-to team would be this team right here. So Vera Garnet as the tank, Crimson Weave as the damage dealer, and then you have 21 Feral as your amplifier. That's pretty much it. And then for a budget team, it would be something like this. Let's see. You have this guy, then you can have Noctis. This still works out because Noctis just does a lot of damage, and yeah, he's a very good character. It's fun to play. He's just there to help out the team, so he's not anything crazy, but he's a good option. He's a decent option for free-to-play players. But then again, these characters are going to be free in the upcoming patches, so you don't need to worry that much. So that'll be all for me today, pretty much. So look forward to another one, but yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one.